You could see the wildfire burning both sides of a major highway today. Tonight, Highway 285 near Indian Hills is back open and that fire is out. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jennifer Meckles. 9 News reporter Rachel Krause was there as crews from several different departments, a lot of them volunteers, Rachel, battled that fire. And the highway was shut down pretty disruptive for a couple hours today.
Yeah, soon after the 911 call started about a fire burning along Highway 285, crews shut the roadway down. Tonight, all road closures, including 285, are back open, thanks to crews making quick work of putting that fire out. That fire quickly sparking into something larger this afternoon.
It grew just over 6 acres. We thought we were about 2 when we first heard about it and got eyes on it, but we did have some trees torching and it was running in the dry fuel pretty quick.
Mark Techmeyer with the Jeffco Sheriff's Office says at 1 p.m. that fire along 285 and South Turkey Creek Road was moving fast in the dry conditions.
Further down and climbed up that towards 285. We did have a couple of spot fires that went across 285, one in the median and one on the other side of 285, but we were able to jump on that really quick and put that out. So, I mean, that's the worst case scenario when you got both sides of the highway going. So we extinguished that quickly.
As the fire burned, they shut down 285. Tiny town, along with 5 homes in the area, were evacuated. 40 firefighters, nearly all of them volunteers, hit the ground running in dangerous terrain.
It's treacherous. I mean, we're in the mountains, right? So you can see how steep it is behind us. And you have rocks and fallen debris, you have wildlife, you have snakes, you have it all.
Despite dry, hot conditions, crews had the fire out within hours.
We have a water hose around that entire 6 acres. We have it completely contained.
With that fire now out, crews are cutting down burned trees left behind. No word yet on what caused it.
Look, folks, we're in the mountains in Colorado, and it is dry and it is hot. And we have not seen a lot of moisture this spring and summer. So the risk for this type of incident happening is really high.
The Jeffco Sheriff's Office says all evacuation orders have been lifted. People can go back home, but crews will be out throughout the evening for the next few days to make sure hotspots don't pop back up. Rachel Krause, 9 News.
Rachel, thank you. Fire crews in Adams County were also busy tonight, responding to a massive house fire just before 5 o'clock. This one happened on West 65th between Federal and Lowell. When fire crews got there, they said they saw heavy flames on the back side of a house. Adams County Fire says everybody got out of that home safely. The fire is now under control, but the flames also spread to a neighbor's house. It's not clear if anybody was home there at the time, but both homes took heavy damage. Tonight, 1 person is dead. Several others got hurt after a 6-car crash on I-25 today. Colorado State Patrol says this happened in the northbound lanes near Larkspur just before 12:30 this afternoon. Crews had to shut down the interstate while they investigated. It has since reopened. CSP is still investigating what exactly led up to that crash. And in Clear Creek County, 2 people went to the hospital today after 2 cars crashed through a guardrail along I-70. Colorado State Patrol says troopers got called out to the area early this morning for reports of a rollover crash near Loveland Pass. We do not know the extent of those folks' injuries, and the cause of the wreck is still under investigation. There was a water main break in Centennial that left a 12-foot sinkhole in the middle of the road today. This happened off East Hinsdale Place. Water was shooting out of this thing like 15 feet in the air. The intersection of East Hinsdale and South Claremont closed as crews worked to repair the line. Denver Water says they plan to patch that line first, then come back later and make permanent repairs. It was another good day for Team USA at the 2024 Paris Olympics. 2 big wins in the women's 100-meter butterfly. USA's Tori Husk clinched a gold medal. Gretchen Walsh took the silver. Husk, by the way, is now a 2-time medalist, adding to a silver she won a couple years ago in Tokyo. The U.S. women's gymnastics team on the mat today, qualifying first as a team and then, of course, finalists in all-around and individual events. Simone Biles, she's officially out of the uneven bars finals, but still qualified for every other possible final. And on the hardwood today, Team USA basketball took the win in their first official game of the event, facing off against Serbia and Denver Nuggets star Nikola Jokic. The Joker did his very best today, just wasn't enough against Team USA. We'll have more on USA's win coming up in sports. A coach at the Denver Fencing Center shares a really special bond with his students, but he only shares a few words. 9 News reporter Lauren Scafidi explains why hard work is really the root of every conversation between him and his students.
Fencing is much more than the final attack.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's really hard to get better if you're only coming 1 or 2 hours a week.
Commitment starts with their coach, Ender Medina.
I would not have invested my time in the way that I have if not for Ender.
Ender shows up to the Denver Fencing Center every single day
Fence. One.
to pass down all he's learned to his students like Sam Burke.
And if he wants to get us to do like a certain action, he'll just show us the action and then hit his blade, and then we'll do the action. You probably saw that.
2. 1, 2, retreat, lunge. Good. Okay, relax, yes.
Ender has a go-to list of phrases.
Long, sino corto. Poc, poc.
The young fencers know them all.
Power. He says power a lot.
Oh.
Fast, better, and power, I think, are probably the most he uses.
Because those are some of the only words his students will understand.
Yo tengo muy poquito inglés, ¿verdad? Y los chicos tienen muy poquito español, nada más el español que le enseñan en el colegio.
A lot of hand motions.
Still, everyone is on the same page.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yo me entiendo, yo los entiendo, eso mire, somos felices.
Ender left Venezuela for Denver a few years ago.
Porque en Venezuela, con el gobierno actual, no se le estaba dando mucho apoyo al deporte.
Last May, he found Denver Fencing Center.
En la entrada le dije al señor que estaba allí que yo era entrenador, que yo era de Venezuela y era entrenador de esgrima.
The passionate coach
Now 5, forward. Ho! Ho! Yes.
found friends that turned into far more.
Great. Se crea una familiaridad.
But it's tough to be away from his wife and kids who are thousands of miles away at home.
Sí, por supuesto. Hay veces yo me despierto y yo digo, concha, le estoy aquí todavía, pensando que estoy en Venezuela.
He's reminded of his purpose when he suits up for the sport he started when he was just 6 years old.
Yo todavía hago fencing y le gano a mis alumnos. Todavía les gano a mis alumnos, les gano, en serio.
He really improved me at a way that I will not believe in myself before.
Eric Rodriguez Aravelo knows he has it good.
Los ejercicios aquí.
We're going to do the exercise here.
That's why he helps out when some things get lost in translation.
Como dice hangar prealé y yo voy corrigiendo.
So we're going to do normal combats.
Eric notices Ender's English getting better, but something as simple as a few letters can make all the difference.
Okay, for example, fast. He doesn't fast. He said flash, like the character. So every time he was meaning like, come on, we need to move faster. He was saying flash, flash, flash.
I mean, he's been around here for long enough that like a lot of his hand motions and words, even if they don't actually mean anything, kind of mean things to us.
Hangar, ready, fence.
There's more to coaching than just commands.
Mid preparation. Good.
And hard work is a language everyone can understand.
Ready. Fence.
In Denver, Lauren Scafidi, 9 News.